Good evening, Twitch. Ruin has come to this stream, for I do not know what game to play. And when I don't know what game to play, it is truly unfortunate. I'm stuck in a rut. I've lavished myself upon beating game after game. And now here I am. Playing some Overwatch. I don't know why, I just thought of Darkest Dungeon. I do enjoy that game, and I've actually been thinking about a lot of games I've been playing over 2016. I've even been looking at my backloggery. A lot of games I've beaten, but at the same time I've acquired more games than I have played. And I think it would be fun to be able to change that for 2017. But to do that, though, we're gonna have to actually make a few changes in what games I play. And it's hard to actually get excited about playing some games. Some games you just might have in your collection. You just ask yourself, why do I have this on my Steam account? Why do I own this game here, sitting on my shelf? And you just don't know why. But I want to focus more on what's actually been causing not so much controversy, but it's a thing that just happened and people want to just make a big deal out of it. Probably for no reason. It's Overwatch. We're gonna play a little bit more ranked. And if you are reading the chat down there in the lower left-hand corner, yes, apparently in the latest Christmas issue comic, they made Tracer is apparently homosexual. Don't know why. Don't really care, honestly. I'm honestly more annoyed of the people who are making it a big deal. And it makes sense, though. The games press is writing about it, because they need clicks to get paychecks. And people just love to project anything and everything. I think I'm more annoyed by that, if anything. But why don't we jump on in here and let's play some competitive before we spout any more unpopular opinions. I do agree, more depth into the universe is cool. And a Christmas issue was actually nice, and it was nice. I actually sat down and read it. I don't normally read those comics. Because I'll be honest, in terms of depth, they don't really actually give us anything. It's... If you ask me, in terms of the parallel right now of what Riot tried to do with their newsletters for back if you really remember your old League of Legends, back when they had a newsletter section in their Adobe Air client, and what they're doing with the comics, they're running the same parallel. They're talking about stuff, but it's not really going anywhere. Nothing is really being revealed. Nothing's being showing itself to be interesting. It's just existing. And that doesn't really make things... That's not cool. That doesn't make things really interesting. Kind of annoying. Oh, dear God almighty, it's those three guys again. Oh, boy. Well, this is gonna be fun. You know what? I honestly am not worried about what I play right now. Nah, just play Lucio right now.
Come on, let's bring it together.
I really wish... Wait, hold on a second. What was it? There was a button combination to get rid of that. Control Shift, Control, and C. Control Shift.
This is gonna make
C.
you feel better.
There we go.
Hello. You hear that?
That's the wrong button. Events of the world, not so much increasing depth into this the game itself. Yeah, you know, like, okay, here, if Overwatch has really been brought back to life, what the heck are all these agents actually doing? And if you really want to get into it, I really wouldn't want to put Emily in harm's way if everyone's actually going to be hunting her down.
Feel the healing beat. the volume.
As I can.
Move to the beat.
Get out of here.
I'm feeling some good vibrations. F it up. Speed boost. Healing boost.
Oh.
Thanks.
More than happy to take that.
Oh. Time to accelerate. Heal up.
Oh, that's not good. I'm out of here. Yeah, no, you're...
Let's get them off our objective. Healing boost. Let's hustle.
My ultimate is charging.
Good and
Nope, that was in the air. I was doomed. But yeah, you know, in a way, I wonder if maybe trying to tie the universe into the game too much is trying to read. Oh yeah, people are definitely going to read too much into the comics. No, you know, there's always a point where it's like you're going to have a bit of a, you know, a disconnect. Oh my god, this is why I hate the current meta.
heal up. Oh, let's break it. Damn. Double time.
This objective has my name written.
Audio medic.
Destroy them, please. Thank you very much.
Armor up. Get back.
Oh, that's a average trade.
I will keep you.
Really should not have.
My ultimate is charging.
What the heck is going on over there?
Hey. Healing boost.
Uh-oh. That's not good. That's really not good.
Get back. Let's get you healed up.
I noticed between Symmetra, between E and second ultimate. What are your thoughts? No, I love the Symmetra. I think Symmetra... Here's the thing. That didn't fix anything with Symmetra. If Blizzard... If there's anything this game has actually shown, is every single patch in this game has been related towards the pro scene.
Let's up the tempo.
Every single patch in this game has been towards the pro scene.
Boom.
Every single one
Let's get patched up.
has been about the pro scene. And that's really, really bad design, because that's kind of part of what bringing on this tanky meta is. Great, you have Symmetra.
Move to the
Let's actually make you go faster.
Up the volume.
Almost ready.
People need to actually stay by me or something. That was me being an idiot. Because the E ability... Let's just talk about this. Okay, everyone's all hailing the her E, so she's projecting a shield.
Let's up the tempo.
That's not actually fixing anything. The only thing that fixes on the pro scene level is it gives people the ability to
This is gonna make you feel better.
run away from everything.
Drop the beat. Oh. Now to
Speed.
accelerate. Let's get patched up. Oh, let's break it. Damn. Push her. Healing boost. This. I am loving this.
Damn it. People are now gonna go Winston and Tracer now.
Speed boost. I'm just getting
I'm actually
started.
surprised the Reaper's actually getting picks. People still aren't killing the...
Get out of my way.
Nah, it's over.
Yeah, time to
No,
heal.
it's over. So, the ability is what everyone has been focused on. And for the pro level, that enables pushing. Pushing is what's currently... pushing past choke points, particularly. So let's actually switch over to Symmetra here real quick. So this E ability, it moves at your run speed, and that's the critical part. When you play another hero, you play a Reinhardt, you play... Look how slow Reinhardt moves. He is very slow. You play... No one's actually playing Roadhog. I don't know why anyone's playing Roadhog. So no one's actually moving at the speed you need past those choke points. Reinhardt's too slow. Winston Shield is Winston Shield. It's stationary. So no one's able to actually accomplish anything or achieve anything in their pushes. That's why we're in this tanky meta, is because everyone wants picks. Really? I am not good at doing the Roadhog KO combo.
The point is mine, and you cannot have it.
Zarya is so small and short-lived. That's power. No, Zarya is still good. Zarya, if anything, right now the meta right now is the they have 2 team comps right now that are effectively the most effective in the game right now. The first one is what you're basically seeing right here. You see a diva, you see a action. Okay, that happened. You basically have everything being supporting. You want to support the Roadhog. Right now, we're not doing that because we're still lacking another tank, and we're kind of going with this 2-2-2, which isn't helping at all.
I will keep you healed.
That's nice. Like, Ana was destined to be good at this game.
The name's McCree.
I'm not really good with shotguns, just to let you know. Like, this trio are playing heroes that aren't good at this game right now. Right moment. There, that's...
Bad guys. Heads up.
Nope. He's not even throwing a stun grenade.
I'll show them.
Their trio against ours, and our trio's not really coordinated.
I've got you in my...
Our problem is they... Oh, I just noticed the other problem. We don't have healer, another second healer. We're gonna lose this match simply because this trio does not know teamwork. They are not playing heroes that complement each other to actually stick together, because that's what this game is right now. It's super tanky. You need to play tanks, or you play teams that have 2 flankers and a widow and get picks, because right now it's all about getting instant kills.
I can't wait to see.
Like, it's no longer about individual heroes countering other heroes on an individual level. It's about making sure your team can actually get a pick, and then your team will actually follow through and have the pushing power, which is why people are hailing Symmetra, because, oh hey, here's my character that can actually push Gonna go a long way. Be like Dexter here. Be like, we have a pick, so that's actually to our advantage. Now we just need someone. We need people who can actually aim and actually stick together. So the reason why we lost that, they stick together. Our team, for some reason, did not stick together and decide to do a split. There is no strategic advantage right now to doing a split in this game, unless you're playing the flankers. And flankers are not that popular right now because, well,
Healing in her.
There is chaos within you.
nope, didn't even get to the health pack.
My ultimate is charging.
Diana's not being a good shot either. Like, Zarya, honestly, is still very much a backbone character. Like, Zarya and Reinhardt fulfill the same purpose. They fulfill the same role.
My ultimate is charging.
Jumpground primed and ready.
This team, it just keeps running in one at a time, or they don't understand. Like, right now, if I look at a team comp right now, we have no pick. That is why Soldier and McCree are still really good. And why I'm playing Zenyatta right now, because I'm basically focused. I'm forced to play a hero who has no ability to pick.
The shadow of doubt. Be one with the universe.
G'day, mate.
Like, it doesn't matter how good these heroes are if the DPS just runs on in there.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts.
Yeah. That is just... These are players that have no understanding of teamwork or metas or anything. That trio should not be playing together. It does not matter if they're friends or anything like that. Those three do not know teamwork in any sort of situation. Congratulations, Tyler. You may have gotten the play of the match, but that doesn't mean anything in this game anymore. And I really hate it right now. I'm dropping like 100 SR right now, and I don't understand why. Like, I'm dropping 100 SR per loss now. I was at 3,200 this morning. Each loss, I've only played 4 games, and each one resulted in a loss of 100 SR. I don't understand why that's happening. And my gains have been like 20, and I know part of the reason is because I'm playing support. This game still has a terrible ranking system. Because supports still get crap in terms of what they gain. But no, Symmetra's core problem, though, is that her power is still dependent on the intelligence of the enemy team. And with heroes like D.Va, Roadhog, Reinhardt, the 3-tank comp, that is stomping everything right now. Symmetra does not even have enough damage to kill a D.Va. Because her damage is not 120 damage per second when if you get it fully charged up. It's 60 because of the armor. Like, I would honestly say they gave the tanks too much. Anna's also a problem too because of her healing. You can just keep someone alive forever. But it's also dependent on how well your teammates can actually protect you. I mean, honestly, where I am right now, no matter what competitive game I play, I always get up to the higher ranks, and it's the same crap. Never mind the fact, like, I'm always showing them I'm actually able to be good enough, but the people I actually end up playing with are just jerks. They really are. That's the real sad part. Like, it's very hard to actually find people who are actually have the ability to stick together, coordinate, and actually really support each other. Like, see, right now you're seeing effectively, you know, what do we just need right now is a third tank. There it is. There's the third tank. That right there, what you're seeing right now is effective, like the most newbie-friendly team comp in the world. That's really only beaten by teammates, by an enemy team who has really good flankers. And hopefully the soldier will not charge in like a moron, if you will. These guys are just all bunched up, so it doesn't matter if they're right.
Take your medicine.
See? Like that. That is exactly what I mean.
I have your back.
Don't even. See, now is our turn. Now is our chance.
Just a scratch.
But the D.Va didn't use their defense matrix for some reason while charging in.
Attack the objective.
This objective has my name written all over it.
You're covered. Healing in hand. You're far down.
Given what you said, I'm curious how viable is 3 tank, 3 healer team? You need some damage. That's why Soldier exists. And Soldier is your third healer. That's why Soldier's really popular right now. He does a lot. He does consistent damage. It's hit scan, so it's immediate. And it's also,
Get back in
so you
there.
get the instant feedback. 3 tank, 3 healer. There isn't a third healer that does enough.
Attack the objective.
Get healed.
Like, right now, the 3 people playing these tanks... Like, the Roadhog keeps letting himself get flanked.
This way. Self-destruct sequence.
There we go. That's a pick.
Watching your back. Heal up. You're going to get healed. You're far down. Get in there. You're covered. Walk it off.
Nope.
I've got you in my sights.
Ah, damn it. I'm dead.
Our objective will
So the team... Yes, this is effectively right now what you have here. Lucio could replace Zenyatta if you wanted. It's pretty much an option. The good thing about Zenyatta, of course, is his ultimate, and you get a little more DPS because he is the most offensive. Actually, yeah, I would say he's actually still the most offensive DPS in the game for the supports.
Genji is with you.
Go to sleep. Who thought you to fight like that? You never been minute. This will help. I've seen worse. You're going to live. You're called out.
I have no other choice but to actually activate that. That's... The problem right now is our tanks aren't really great at protecting.
Tactical visor activated.
Because the reason why the 3 tank works is if the 3 tanks protect the other people and they stick together, they will win. What's happening here and why we fail that one battle is because the tanks are so focused on attacking when the only person who should be the only 2 people who should be focused on attacking are the D.Va and the Roadhog. And apparently we also just lost the Roadhog for no good reason. Roadhog is the highest and best character in the game right now, aside from maybe Widow. Damn it.
Check in. I love reading your journal.
The better team right now is, if you want a better team, it basically involves 2 flankers, a Widow, a tank, and 2 healers. And the purpose is to effectively, and this is specifically to address the tank meta, And that's what makes it so very difficult, is...
Healing in hand. You're covered.
What makes it so difficult is... Oh, he's dead.
Watching your back.
Plus, Anna could heal herself in a burst as well.
Healing boost.
You're going to be okay.
You're meant. Everyone is basically meant to. The strategy with the triple tank is everyone supports.
This will help.
Everyone supports the Roadhog.
You're powered up. Get in there. Heal up.
And by supporting that Roadhog,
Taking the objective. Support requested. Get healed.
and by supporting the Roadhog, you're meant to actually pull off those, you know, victories and wins. Because the Roadhog will lead to picks. Picks will lead you to a numerical advantage, which is all that matters right now.
Kill.
That's what really matters. Getting that numerical advantage against the enemy team. When you don't have the numerical advantage, you're most likely more than prone to fail.
Get back in the fight. Die Fidak.
Because
Let's attack the objective.
they're just splitting.
Bedtime.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Healed up. Healing in hand.
Now show them.
Because right now nobody's protecting me or Lucio.
Get healed. Nim.
Pulse bomb ready.
You're powered up. Get in there. Walk it off.
Oh, let's break. Drop the beat.
Could you better explain what picks are? Picks are, very... Okay, to explain a pick, let's just use Roadhog, since this is the strategy, and this is what the meta is going towards right now. Everything is being based around Roadhog. At least on a pro scene.
Taking the point.
A pick
Don't
is...
worry,
So Roadhog
I'm
has the best chance right now, because his hook is incredibly broken. Stupidly broken.
Die Fidak.
To a ridiculous degree. So let's just say we're all together, we're sticking together, it's 6v6, and our Roadhog gets a hook. And most importantly, and this is the factor, he dies. That's a pick. That's the terminology being used in this
Watching your
game.
back. This will help.
So like right there. So the Roadhog getting that hook on that Reaper, that's a pick.
Get healed.
That's a pick on our side, because we just lost our Lucio.
Got you in my sights.
Oh, please say you don't need heals.
Get back in the fight.
Gotta keep him alive.
Defend the
I'm
objective.
shooting from the hip for no good reason.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
What this game really desperately needs.
This will only hurt for a minute. I will keep you
Take
healed.
my eyes off him for a second. Because you need to maintain consistent numerical advantage right now.
Lights out. The pain is coming.
Let's drop the beat.
Get back in the fight.
And that's also the other reason why Anna is so good right now, is the anti-healing. Because once again, that spoils the Roadhog.
Break it down.
Take your medicine. Heal up. Healing in hand. You're powered up. Get in there.
Defend the objective.
Come on, give me my grenade.
Die Fever. You're covered.
Helden sterben nicht.
So I can get him alive, that's what matters. And keeping a full team alive, yes, as always... Yes, exactly, like I said, it's about a numerical advantage. You want to have... That's the reason why a lot of pros, if they lose a team fight, not even just simple a team fight, like say they get that pick, or they lose like 2 or 3 people, what they'll actually do is jump off the edge of the map and kill themselves. And that's actually strategically good because it prevents the most important thing you don't want in this game. Staggered deaths.
You're looking pretty good.
This game, since it's a 6v6, it offers little to no margin of error, unlike Team Fortress 2. And that's the game this is actually closest to, it's Team Fortress 2. Because if it was like, you know, 12 versus 12, or even 16 versus 16, you know, people would probably actually have a lot more fun, and there would be a lot less margin of error. But in this game right now, 6v6, that one pick, losing one person, is so critical in this game, because you effectively lose a roll.
It's just a scratch.
You know, it's not like, oh, we lost one person. No, you just lost, you know, you just lost your entire roll. You just lost your entire... You just lost your entire, that... Farah is literally killing herself. I am not good at... Really wish I could not be shooting. Also... Really? Okay, that last part was just hilarious. So like what's happening right now, our deaths are staggered. We're separated. And now they're getting the... And because our guys decide to finally charge in, we're probably going to keep dying. Yeah, so our Diva just died. Probably actually lose the Pharah soon. Lucio dies because Genji.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Like, those people should have just either jumped off the edge or just ran back.
You're going to live.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Get healed up. Oh, it's quiet.
Well, lost that, but... Nope,
Attack the objective.
can't live through that. Nobody's watching me. Nobody's protecting us. And when nobody's protecting your support, your team is going to falter, because that's the that's the backbone. Zarya may be a backbone of a team kill, or setting up for, you know, team ults, but your supports are still the backbone of your entire team. And if you can't keep your healers alive,
Watching your back.
then you're dead. You're sank.
You're powered up. Get in there.
This objective has my name written all over it.
I have your back. Patched up.
Like, nobody's protecting me right now, which is a major problem.
Walk it off. Oh, you look tired.
I can't believe he actually didn't know how much health I had. I assume intentionally dying rather than attempting to trees better. It doesn't delay your spawn. It will still delay your spawn. Main reason is actually... No, it's not. The actual main reason is because when you commit suicide, and this is assuming, and this is the important part, no one tags you as you die, they don't get anything towards their ultimate. It is to prevent ultimate buildup. Because you're getting a huge competition of who actually will get their ultimate off first. Or who's able to, or more importantly, who's able to actually build up their ult and have it at the ready. When you, let's just say, whenever you push someone off as Lucio, that is a lot you get towards your ultimate, depending on how much health they actually have, because ults are based on damage done. And if you do 600 damage because of a Roadhog,
You're going to be okay.
you're gonna have a really, really good time.
I need healing.
Turn it up.
You're playing alone.
Push on.
Nobody is protecting me. If a Genji deflects Anna's normal shot back at her, it would damage her. It will damage her. Because it recognizes the deflection as an attack. It will always recognize the deflection as an attack. Yeah, so everyone's dead right now.
Move up at my position. Walk it off. Take your medicine.
Enemy contact.
Get it.
Get in there. I have you covered. Die either.
Push on.
Take the objective.
I wasn't cut out for
Like
it.
that's the reason. Honestly, the main reason I play supports is because they're usually the backbone. They're for people who,
I have your back.
well, it's not even about intelligence. It's just your ability to know where you need to be on a battle. And one of the big issues is basically keeping people alive. Unfortunately, nobody can keep me alive right now because nobody's actually protecting anyone on our team. They're all just too focused on trying to get kills. That's really curious. Would have been nice detail to know if you could still heal your allies. Yeah. Well, that's not the way, unfortunately.
Keep it online.
أنا هاخد بالي منك.
Like, if anything, Winston here would actually be pretty good right now.
That's much better.
Oh, this is my jam.
Like, Diva is supposed to be leading the charge here, along with either Winston, but right now that Pharah is on point.
I've got you in my sights.
Like, there's no reason.
Drop the beat.
This is going to hurt.
Nope.
Here comes T-Racer.
Let's attack the objective.
That too is the thing. I remember swapping heroes within a role. That's respond to situations. Yeah, but right now there's the way the game is being designed. We're at a point now where heroes aren't countering heroes anymore. It's about team comps doing better than other team comps right now, and we're at a point with damage where you need those instant kills. And in terms of consistency, I'm just gonna tank honestly in this with the way this night's going. No, I lost another 100. Just to let you know, I'm down to 2,700 now. I was at 2,800. Now I'm down to 2,700. Like, it's becoming to a point where because of the nerfs and buffs in this game, it's not becoming TF2 2.0. It's becoming. It's basically the Blizzard is consistently breaking the foundation on this game. And that's what actually is making this a bad game to play for the majority. Like, okay, if you're playing casually, you're playing quick play and stuff, yeah, you're gonna have fun. You can play in the arcade, you can play no limits, you can play the heroes you want to play and such. But in terms of getting people to, if you really actually want to build this esports competitive scene, they are taking it in the worst direction possible. Because they are not making it heroes countering heroes, or making about two heroes having a strategy together. It's literally, this team comp is, and its strategy within that team comp is just superior on a mechanical level above anything else. And right now, it's about combat endurance. Can you actually out-endure the enemy team's abuse and get that one lucky kill, that one instant kill? And that's the most important part. Because Roadhog's pick will usually lead to an instant death.
Never
a
stop fighting for what you
Widowmaker
believe.
getting a headshot will lead to an instant death.
Walk it off.
Not many other heroes are able to actually do that. Like, right now, nobody's playing Sombra. Sombra is a terrible hero right now, because she doesn't actually do anything. It's failing a similar pattern to Pokemon, where there end up being certain teams that are far superior than others, and others are just the only Pokemons. Yes, that's actually one of the things right now. It's not so much individual player skill will always be a factor. You know, map awareness, knowledge where your teammates are, knowledge where the enemy team is. You know, those will always be more factors. But with such a limited roster of heroes you could choose from, making a team comp from that
Never
is
stop
becoming
fighting for what you believe in.
incredibly crucial. It's becoming too important. Where the importance of the hero, even though, like, you have hero abilities now, which should make the game more dynamic, more interesting, is to be like, oh, I'm playing Soldier, even though I'm playing Soldier, I can still beat this hero that I'm supposed to be weak against. Is now being, oh, I just lose. Or, you know, this hero is just better. Like, D.Va's issue right now is she has way too much armor. Although, you know, I still actually do support. It's like, okay, it makes sense. Oh my god, please protect me, tanks!
Get here. Watching your back.
Need to keep you people alive.
Party on the objective. Who's in?
Push off.
You're going to be okay.
So, yes, you do have that issue. Where the heck is this
will only
guy
hurt.
going? For the love of God, hold your still. See, like, that is perfect. That's not perfect. That's not perfect. His gate's bigger than mine. Yes, that's currently what's happening right now in Overwatch. There's like, okay, it's Roadhog, it's the Roadhog and D.Va show right now. Winston would be good. Winston's a good complement to Roadhog still. And that's why you have so many tanks. The tanks are effectively covering
Get healed.
the Roadhog's weakness. Did I really land that on him?
You're covered.
And add to that a D.Va's ability to defense matrix and Roadhog's ability to heal. We're at 58%, there's no need. If he can get more kills than that, than our guy, I'll be happy.
You're not
That was a lot of ults used there in that battle. Aw, damn it, it hit the top of it. You always hope for the Holy Hand Grenade, the Hail Mary. Let's see, with the way we're positioned, the D.Va's staying up on the stairs, the Roadhog's covering our side. Roadhog's able to try and get his picks freely, because he's still getting healed.
Visor activated. Pass into the
You're going to
They're gonna win it. They're gonna take that. Unless D.Va does something incredible, which I doubt, because 3 of us died.
في الامتحان يكرم المرء أو يهان.
I mean, I don't play a lot of Pokemon, but I assume you run into the same issue.
I've seen it.
Where,
You're
oh,
right
this
to
Pokemon is just better. Like, what was it, in Blue? Red and Blue. That's the only Pokemon game I've ever played. Like, you know, me and my brother, we used to play a lot, and then we realized, like, oh, Taurus is actually a really, really good... is actually really, really good. Because he can learn Thunderbolt. He can learn, was it Ice Blast, and he can also learn.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Damn, no voice cue. He can also learn Fire Blast. So basically, he can learn the best abilities in the game.
My ultimate is charging.
Get here.
Kill him. I don't think that. Oh no, he got 2 picks.
Listen.
We lost 2 people too. Nope, that hit it. It's about optimization. Exactly. That's when you play at that level of optimization, you can't. There's not much else you can do. I mean,
My ultimate is almost ready.
I have your back.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Fire in the hole!
I will keep you healed.
no. I don't know what that guy was thinking on that one. I punched. We may have lost, but I punched a Riptire. That is something you can barely say. Exactly. Fun is all out the window. Fun is completely out the window. At the level I play this game at. Like, I know a lot of other people who get to play this game, and they're having a lot of fun, and that's great. But nope. That's great, but yeah, that's it's when you start entering Platinum, you basically get people who are so addicted to the meta and such, and that's the reason why I like playing Symmetra. I like playing Symmetra because I'm not great at aiming. I'm really not. I'm only 61% unscoped accuracy. At this level, I should be at 70. I think they just went straight for it.
Heal up. أنا هاخد بالي منك. ده هيكون مؤلم. It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Hi there, Lucio. That ain't good. Fine, just throw me to my team, thank you. And I get a heal too.
Healed up. Get back in the fight. Restoring your
See, we
health.
got a pick, so now we should go.
Die wieder.
Drop the beat.
You're covered. Healing in I have your back.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
My ultimate is almost ready.
Get in there.
Damn it. Well, keeps the loose, it keeps him alive, that's what matters. Damn it, too early.
Game on.
You're not getting rid of me that easily.
NGL, I really did have a lot more fun just the other day. Had a friend, No Limits. Yeah, a lot of people have fun with No Limits because they all get to play the hero they want to play, and it's chaos. Like, I am more of a man who enjoys structure.
Oh, you look tired. It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
I enjoy structure more than anything else.
I have your back.
My ultimate is charged.
And that's honestly what this game probably should have been. Like, if this game had...
I see that.
Damn it.
Get back.
Like, these guys should really just be firing as much as they can against that shield.
You're covered.
Yeah, right now, basically, they're really just aiming at picks.
I will keep you healed.
That's why it's a... This is why it's at a standstill right now.
Need healing. I need a doctor. Watch your back.
Get in there. Get here.
Pump up the volume.
I've seen worse. You're going to live.
Well, you know, people got tired of playing TF2. Like, and I don't blame them, because, you know, you do want something a little bit different.
Restoring
And that's a
your
good
health.
thing, actually. Like, TF2 was a great game. Had tons of fun with it.
This will only hurt for a bit. Take your medicine.
Rest in peace. Step
I've seen
right.
worse. You're going to.
Like, I usually enjoy structure when I play a lot of my games, because... I'm sorry. As much as I do enjoy playing, like, if it's a game of 2 people, it's like 2 teams, like, hey, we're all just gonna do, you know, all diva. Like, great, awesome, I'm totally in on that fun.
All systems operational.
But when one team is, like, playing a very balanced team, and it works against, like, say, 6 Symmetras, it's not,
Soldier 76.
you know, that's not fun.
You're looking pretty good.
You know,
Hell, all that
You
stuff
know-
they pumped into me has to be good for
a lot of the time, you know, things are really only enjoyable if everyone's in on the joke sort of deal. You know, everyone's having an awesome time because, like, everyone knows what everyone's up to and stuff, because it makes things
It's just a
incredibly
patch.
silly.
You'll be fine.
You have a May.
I have your back.
Gonna make you feel better.
Got the pick.
Walk it off. Get in there. I'll keep you patched up.
I'm on the objective. Coming?
Healing enhanced.
Do that.
I'm taking the objective. You know you want some.
Restoring your health. ده هيكون مؤلم.
What are these people doing?
I will keep you healed. Heal up. You're powered up. Get in there.
You better get out of the way.
Tactical visor ready for
Continue back.
deployment.
Take your medicine.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
Hey, Negative Pro, how you doing? I am in a terrible situation right now.
Get here. Restoring your
I'm honestly in a rut, honestly. Like, after beating,
Drop the beat.
like, I always hate that. I'm always getting stuck in a situation where it's like, I don't know what I want to play.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
This will help. Bedtime.
Running, we are running, we are running. Thank you. Because I'll be honest, there really isn't much of a difference in gameplay.
They're
At-
taking the objective. Focus our defenses.
At this level, it's mainly
Heal up. You're powered up. Get in there.
For the love of God, Lucio, I want you to live.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. ده هيكون مؤلم.
Tactical visor activated.
Everyone on the objective.
Patched up. I have your back.
This will protect us.
This will only hurt for a minute.
My ultimate is charging.
You're going to be okay.
Sorry, I need to focus on this one. This one's actually pretty rough. Oh, I got absorbed by the Matrix.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! Let's drop the beat.
This is a really rough match right now. None of us are getting a pick. Well, actually, no, they just got a pick. Me. And we got another. And I don't know why. Someone is playing a... Sombra. Nobody needs... We don't need a Sombra. Sombra is not good.
Get back in the fight.
We really don't need a Sombra. Like... I think the main issue is basically they're trying to make... This game is so dependent on archetype characters.
Let's attack the objective.
Is anything creative they've done is shown that it's not effective. Oh, and that's even worse.
Restoring your health. You're powered up. Get in there.
I can get some sort of kick. Nope. Can't dodge triple gunshot. Like, there's teamwork, and teamwork's important. But teamwork will only go so far in this game if you are playing characters that actually can do something. Like, Sombra doesn't really do anything. Like, Sombra has the potential to do just as much damage as Tracer, but she does it slower.
I'm claiming this objective.
Pass into the iris.
Like, I'm stuck in battle against a Genji all the time, and they're not protecting us anymore. Like, I'm gonna lose this one. I'm gonna lose this one again. Because someone decided to play Sombra.
I'm back in the fight.
Like, I think this game is so dependent on archetypes that... If you are playing something just even a little bit off... Okay, good. Now he's playing McCree again. And because they kept on... Because the devs kept on caving to people for nerfs, and they kept on... You know, trying to prop up this pro scene, and now they're balancing the game around the pro scene. It's... The core of the game is broken. It's not good. Like, it doesn't matter how well I play, which is really honestly the big thing that really causes people to be toxic in this game, is when you can't... When you can do really, really well at this game.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. You're going to be okay.
I am claiming the objective.
Healing enhanced. Go. I'll keep you here. Name.
My defense matrix is so good in this game. It's too good.
My ultimate is charging.
Like, defense matrix sucks in this game. I hate it with a passion.
Go to sleep.
Drop the beat.
Get me.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Nerf this. Mecha activate. Coming up.
Push on.
All systems
You're going to be okay.
I require healing.
أنا هاخد بالي منك. You're powered up. Get in there. Heal up.
不许走。Suiting up.
I'm securing the objective.
Like, the person playing Winston's being smart because, great, that takes care of the Genji. But that alone might become a null factor if our team can't stick together and protect our own, our
Get
healers.
back in the fight.
Like, even Genji, for some reason, on his own, is not doing well.
Walk it off.
Like, Genji used to be, oh, Genji just destroys teams on his own. Not anymore.
I've seen worse. You're going to live.
Damn it. Didn't realize that that's low on health.
Our point is under attack. Let us welcome our guests.
This is my jam.
Old soldiers are hard to kill.
Oh, and now they have a Reaper. That actually makes things a little more complicated.
Feel that heat.
You're going to be okay.
Does he have his ult?
My ultimate is ready. Get in there.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! Drop the beat.
Securing the objective. Anyone want to join me? You're covered. I'm on fire.
Thank you.
This will help. Nev.
Get out of here. Get out of my land.
Show them.
I've seen worse. You're going to live.
Now they know.
I will keep you here.
And the reason why we lived through that.
Heal up.
Was because of Diva's defense matrix. Thank God that wasn't. I was in her range for that to count. If we win this, it'll be amazing. Like, it's been an even fight, honestly, in terms of skill, in terms of team, and most importantly, in teamwork. It's been tied.
I do not trust these omnics, and I do not
Like, I really would not like to be hearing my teammates right now.
Sombra Online.
Which is strange because I actually do play better when I don't listen to my teammates. Because listening to your teammates, if they start being jerks or they start telling you, like, you need to swap and such, that will just destroy you. And we actually might lose because he's playing Sombra again. Like, Sombra is honestly a hero I would delete from this game right now. More than anyone else, because they didn't think her through.
Go. I'll keep you here.
I mean, just gets absorbed by the by that defense matrix.
I've seen worse. You're going to live.
And we got a pick in our favor. Good job, Genji.
Get back in the fight.
Push on.
I will keep you healed.
I would like to heal that Genji out there, please.
just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Like, the only two things I'm really weak at this game is... Oh, we have a Junkrat. They have a Junkrat. Shoot. What is going on? Oh, it's a freaking... Gotcha. It's... Oh, they got a pick.
Watching your back.
Oh, thank God for that Genji.
Walk it off.
Hey, I healed him. How nice. The idea of being able to shut down your enemy's abilities and stop them from using an on-field resource like health kits is neat. But yeah, her utility is amazing beyond that. Or beyond those. And I will say this as someone who plays Sombra further. Yeah, I want to actually play Sombra, but it's like I already kind of know what the core issue is.
You're covered.
I need to actually get it.
Being enhanced. Fire at will. Get in there.
Beam them downs.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. Heal up.
Like, the grenade is good. But yeah, Sombra has major issues. Like, really? Okay.
Walk it off.
One. That person plays. No, he switched back to Genji. I'm still amazed I punched a Riptire. I'm happy about that. Like, I know I'm not great at this game. I only specialize in very few heroes. And I think most people do that as well. But at least I know, you know, for what heroes I'm good at, I can be consistent with. These two did really well. Actually, the D.Va did really well too, but that's the power of this comp here. Like, if everything goes right, you barely have to try at all. Of course, when playing support, I don't actually gain as much either. I also would like a third golden gun. That would also be nice. I don't know who I'd get it on, though. Like, turning invisible and teleporting, those are really great abilities in and of themselves, but if you can't actually get behind someone, because everyone's now, because of the meta, everyone's sticking together. Nobody's really running off on their own, because it's only 6 people. It's not like... Even the Widow is actually staying in, you know, at least in a respectable distance. Let me try and understand this. The SR's earn is based on the class you play, not just on the performance. No, it is actually strict performance, and that's the issue. The reason why healers will always get the least amount of SR per win is because... What are we playing here? The reason why they'll get the least amount per win is because they do the least out of the categories available to them, which is damage done, damage healed. What are the other categories? I'll take a look in a second once I get in with Hannah. But damage done, you know, just think of it this way. A healer's category in which they get a gold medal. It's only going to be for healing. That's it. The other medals, eliminations, damage done, objective kills, those are the 3 categories there.
So this is where you grew up.
You have no chance of getting.
And you, Master.
So, when you deal with that, you're not going to get, it is very unbalanced, and that's why the offense characters are able to climb up in the ranks a lot faster. Season 2 pretty much proved this, because the pro teams, they all played together, but their skill rank discrepancy from the support to the offense was an entire league. So, you know, okay, so let's just say they were in Master,
After yourself,
the support
okay.
was in Diamond.
I'll get it
If
on.
they were in Diamond, the support was in Gold. You know, sometimes the difference was actually that big. It is unbalanced, and that's a part of the problem, but that's the way they designed the game. That's the, you know, foundation of their ranking system in terms of how they rate someone's performance. It's not really like, hey, you did great because of this.
I have your back.
You did great. Well, at least he's playing the right hero.
Walk it off. Get back in the fight. Die feeder. Locking down the objective. That takes the whole limit. You're powered up. Get in there.
It's just eating people alive.
It'll take more than that to keep me out of the
I
fight.
mean, if anything, the thing that really sucks about, like,
My ultimate is almost ready.
the maps even in this game, like,
My
Hanamura is
ultimate
not a
is
really
charging.
popular map right now. I'm surprised they actually have a Tracer on defense, and she's doing really, really well. Even though we actually do have a Winston.
This will help.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty.
Name.
I am taking the objective. Join me.
I hate you, goddamn Tracers.
Experience.
Hate you with a passion. Like, our deaths are staggered right now, and we're all split up. This is the worst.
Fire at will.
Good job, Jerry. You got one, but unfortunately, we still losing. Jerry gets a quad. Jerry got a quad.
Just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Check me out. Securing
He
the
actually
point.
wiped him. Good job, Jerry. You pulled it out of the hat for the team.
Get back in the fight.
Привет!
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
That was all Jerry. All hail Jerry.
Restoring your health.
See, now here's the problem. They're all going to be playing... I'm actually surprised he took 45 health from me.
Take your medicine.
I need healing.
Ah, damn it.
Taking
Damn it, that's
the
even worse.
point. Don't worry. I got it.
This is going to hurt.
Ah! Doesn't actually do anything, though. Yeah, stay low. Wait for everyone. Oh dear! Compromise!
Go. I'll keep you healed. Name.
Oh.
You're powered up. Get in there.
I am taking the objective.
Die healed. I will keep you healed.
Let's drop the beat.
Get healed. Take your medicine.
Fire at will.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Damn it.
I have your back.
And that's the problem when you can't get an entire team kill on this map. Assault is a terrible map. Like, they need to get rid of the Assault. Because to win Assault, you need a team kill, and right now the best hero to do that, oddly enough, is Diva.
your medicine.
I think that actually going upstairs would probably be the better option.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on,
Get
you're
back in the
invincible.
fight. Get in there. Lights out.
Nope.
Has drawn me to the objective.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
My team still needs me.
My ultimate is charging.
Yeah, Jerry, sorry, that's not gonna work. Oh,
Sterben nicht.
I have your back.
I'm back in the fight.
Enemy contact. I've seen worse. You're going to live. Heal up. It's just a scratch. You'll be fine. Healing sleepy. The pain is gone.
Fire at will.
On the objective. Rally to our
oh no.
This will help. Name. Watching your back.
See, the big issue with this map is the moment you...
Name.
The reason why this map sucks is their distance to running back to defend the final point and our distance of running is too long. Like, if anything, the other hint I could tell you right now, and that's the reason why staggered deaths matter, the most amount of time you play in this game is actually wasted time. Every time you die and every time you have to run back, it's wasted time.
I have your back.
Healing boost. 20 seconds remaining.
Like, it is all completely wasted.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Healing enough. Bedtime. You're powered up. Get in there.
See if you can actually do anything.
Clock's ticking.
Hopefully that did something. Nope.
Restoring your health.
Because everyone just switches and plays tanks.
Take your medicine. This will only hurt for a minute. Get in there.
Which I guess adds weight to Symmetra's here since teleporters let players bypass. Exactly, and that's why I like playing Symmetra. Well, one of the reasons. Symmetra's teleporter is effectively has the equivalent power to that of a Mercy Res. The only difference, though, between those two is positioning.
Oh, you had.
Someone who plays...
Select your hero.
Someone who's actually good, you know, if you res everyone with a Mercy, your positioning is staggered and most likely confused. So even if you do get that super awesome 5-man res, there's a very good chance that all five people are going to just die over again. Compared to a Symmetra teleporter, in which all 5 people will be able to come back, but they're in a position. They're together. They're a unit. And that's really important in this game.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
And that's what makes Symmetra, you know, that's always what made Symmetra a good hero, but because of how weak her turrets are, and they are pretty weak, and I don't just mean easy to destroy, I mean also in terms of damage output, Like, even the slow is not becoming an important factor anymore. Like, I honestly say, like, get rid of the slow. I'll be more than happy to take...
Defenses in place.
I'll be more than happy to just take, to take straight,
Sentry deployed.
straight damage.
Atlan?
Like, give me a damage increase on those turrets and get rid of the slow. I'm fine with that. Because damage is showing it's what matters. It's not providing support. It's not providing, anything, you know. It's becoming to a point where it's like, it's only damage that matters. Mei might be the only exception. But even then, Mei does a lot of damage.
Photon barrier deployed. Aligning defense system. My ultimate is charging. Defenses in place. My teleporter is almost ready to deploy. My ultimate is almost ready. Teleporter online. I have opened the path.
They literally just all run past everything. They did.
Turret in place. My teleporter has been destroyed. The way is closed. Turret online.
I'm actually impressed they got my,
Barrier is on its way.
My ultimate is ready. Let's go.
My ultimate is ready.
From light into being. Intruder detected.
Tactical visor activated.
Sentry selected.
Minister.
Instancing photon barrier.
Smells like victory.
I mean, things Symmetra does right, though, are really... Oh, dear God.
Turret online.
I am getting very lucky.
Warmed up.
Armor over here.
This will protect you. From light to being.
Nice job, Jerry. Your credit team. If Jerry doesn't get play of the game, I will be shocked. Shocked, I say.
Have my thanks.
Off of me.
My teleporter is almost ready to deploy.
We're actually at that 60-second mark. I think maybe I'll lay down the, yeah, I'm just gonna lay down
My defenses are weakened. Shield matrix established. Defenses in place.
This will help me to protect the objective.
Turret was destroyed.
Garrett!
Justice! Turret deployed.
That ain't good.
I am unstoppable. Intruder detected. Aligning defense system. All systems checked out.
You take care of him. Take care of you.
Keep your head in that station.
You.
From light.
Oh no.
Armor over here.
Take off elsewhere.
Fire. Turret online.
That is probably the one improvement. Thoughts on the shield generator? It's okay. It's hard to say it's impactful, though, because of the way the game is currently being played. It's hard because 75 health, it's nice. It's greater than the 25 she originally gave everyone. But the downside of it is... A, you can't dematerialize it. That is something that should be able to do. A player should be able to dematerialize the shield generator for a very good reason. They should be able to dematerialize it to get the teleporter. There are situations where taking down the teleporter would be good when you need a shield generator. There are times where your shield generator should be good to take down for a teleporter. You need to be able to swap it. That would give Symmetra a lot more agency, a lot more ability to support. The shield generator by itself, it's 75 damage, but when you have Roadhog doing 450 damage a shot, or a Widow doing 300 damage for a headshot, that doesn't do anything. And that's the current state of the game we're in right now. We are not in a place where that 75 extra health really means something. We are currently at a state where we are playing at extremes. And we're just consistently stretching those extremes more and more and more as this game being played. Like, it was McCree. McCree was doing 75 damage, 150 damage a shot. If you're really good with McCree, that was the highest damage you can get in the game. Widow, and the reason why Widow is just inconsistent because Widow, not many people are great at aiming. I'm not great at aiming. There's a reason why I play Symmetra. I'm not great at aiming. I'm okay at aiming. As you can see, when I play Ana, great, I'm good with that. But asking me to shoot the enemy and such, that's a little bit different. I don't perform as well. I don't think they're going to allow it. That's really the core issue, is I just don't think they're going to allow it. I will say this right now. I feel after this patch in the current meta, I'd say Symmetra is actually weaker. And that's more based on the meta that's currently going on right now at the level I'm playing at. Because everyone's playing a tank, and it's a whole lot different when it's 3 tanks versus 2 tanks. And those turrets aren't burning them down as quick as you'd like them to. Especially because it's D.Va. Your damage against D.Va is halved. Because of the way armor in this game works.
Do not deviate from the plan, and victory will be ours.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I have an idea. I haven't done this, and it sounds, honestly, it's probably dumb, but I'd say it's worth giving it a shot.
Sentry turret placed.
No, I don't want to put it there. Here.
A moment to enjoy some peace and
Turret deployed.
Probably just a moment.
Hi.
If they're so content on staying up there, I'll let them stay up there. I'll see what a sentry defense does up there than down here. Oh, that's not good.
I will shield us.
See, getting those picks really do matter.
Sentry
Actually, I should
deployed.
build in my second defense.
Projecting barrier. Aligning defense system. My sentry was destroyed. Defenses in place.
Nope. And that's why the higher ground on this map does not matter at that point. I don't know why people still do it. It's really, really dumb doing that.
Turret was destroyed.
It is the worst place you could actually defend on Gibraltar. The higher ground in this game does not matter. You may have the higher ground, this is the first time Obi-Wan may say it's I have the higher ground, Anakin, but it doesn't mean jack.
Tactical visor activated.
Turret online.
This I can work with.
Sentry turret placed.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Actually,
Walk it off.
Teleporter online. I have opened the path.
oh, that's not good.
Photon barrier deployed.
Get healed.
I don't know if I should be shooting above or below. But yeah, like if you give Symmetra the agency to dematerialize her own stuff, then that's actually would be a really, really good thing for her.
Turret deployed.
Like being able to dematerialize her ult, really nice. See, this is actually where
My sentry was destroyed.
okay. I am just getting whomped by Winston. I think, yeah, we'll be able to hold easy.
Valhalla.
Oh, that's even better. Oh no.
I am restored.
Thank you.
Watching your back.
Thank you for saving me.
Perfect alignment. This will protect you.
Prefer not to have that happen, thank you very much.
Get
That's fine.
Don't let up. It's almost over. I will correct my mistakes.
I'm unstoppable!
From light into being.
That sucks. Oh, that's... And he ignores the teleporter. See, like I said, the power of Symmetra is dependent upon the intelligence of the enemy team. But I don't know, if you could charge your... I think they want to avoid that because they don't want Symmetra to... They don't want any hero, actually, to be able to recharge their ultimate as it goes, because that would basically create... That would create the basic problem what this game has, which is what D.Va is actually currently having, which is why D.Va is actually so good. D.Va does not have, and this kind of goes to the MOBA design, which is why I'm actually good at this game, because it's based off of, you have a lot of MOBA abilities. Heroes that have ebb and flow. They have cooldowns. So cooldowns are the ebb and flow. Think of it like the tides. So cooldown, your cooldown is down or your cooldown is up. If it's up, you're able to actually do something amazing, something abnormal that you shouldn't be able to pull off. Compared to
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
compared to when it's down, like when Winston Shield's down.
Barrier
Like,
activated.
great, it's on cooldown, wait 13 seconds. That's a time where Winston is extremely vulnerable. Or when you jump, that's 6 seconds where Winston is vulnerable. D.Va has an issue where if you're really good with D.Va, doesn't matter how... because the defense matrix just is a toggle now, there's no cooldown. It's activate, deactivate, activate, deactivate. It's always flowing as long as you're good with your resource management with defense matrix.
I never thought I'd see this place again.
And she's really good, and players are really good at keeping that up all the time. They know how long to hold it down, how long it takes to recharge it, and when they can actually, go on the offensive. And when you know that, that's when you run into issues like what's happening right now, where you have these huge stalemates. So, like that is exactly what we're looking for. I'm just gonna stay on him. Get away with it. Maybe not.
I am moving the payload.
Excuse me for dropping in. Experience tranquility. Very hot.
My nose.
Drop the beat.
The payload must be moved.
When your ultimate is building, and the one that may or may not be destroyed, I don't know. Yeah, like, Symmetra honestly has, in terms of her ultimate, which is interesting, because she actually technically has the easiest, or one of the shortest ultimates to build up. But the only reason why other heroes have a quicker charge time, like Ana, or actually Sombra has a really quick time, is because it builds up through healing. Like I said, if you could dematerialize it, and, like, get a percentage back, or a certain, a certain amount back, I feel that would actually be more balanced, than being able to build up charges, or build up a full another battery. I place the building, the match moves forward. Battle, the shield generator remain far from the front line, and you need to be able to build the teleporter further up, kind of blocks you from doing that. Well, with that, with your scenario there, that's the reason why there's checkpoints and such in this map, is because if you do move forward, and you are moving forward enough, it should, and you do capture a point, you get everything back. But you're right, you will run into you can run into that situation, which is why I say the dematerialize is important. Like, even, I honestly would extend it even to the turrets. Like, dematerialize the turrets, let you replace them and stuff, instead of just simply waiting always for the cooldown. Because one of the issues with Symmetra is that there are times where she will stay at 0. Like, say you are still playing Symmetra against a Winston. You really shouldn't, but you still can. Yes, if you do hit a checkpoint and you have a teleporter or a shield generator up, or if you lose a checkpoint, let's put this also on the opposite as well, and it isn't destroyed, you will get your ultimate back. With the teleporter, it will be based on a percent of how many charges go unused. With the shield generator, it's pretty much as 100%. Because it just exists. There's no way for it to degrade. Actually, hang on a second. I need to stop 1 second. One moment. I'm going to take a small break. I need to just use the restroom for a moment. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Well, this would agree. Well, that's actually why they made sure. That's actually one of the buffs they actually did with Symmetra. They buffed the HP of the teleporter to be primarily shield health instead of just being health, because it was too easy for heroes to destroy it. Like, if you were playing a Winston and you were trying to destroy that shield generator or that teleporter, you're playing the wrong hero for the job. You can destroy it, but it is such a massive time sink for Winston to destroy it because his damage output is actually really, really low. It is easily the lowest in the game. That more often than not, you run into a situation where they'll be able to kill you before you can destroy the teleporter. Oh my god, this is a 5-man comp. Oh my god, and he's playing a Widow on defense. That's never good. Like, it's funny. Widow, I'd say, is actually now officially a better offensive hero than a defensive hero. I would honestly say that. Sorry to say I missed anything you said. Your computer ran out of memory. Ouch. Well, what I was just saying was, the one buff Symmetra does actually get is her, is that her teleporter and shield generator or shield health. And if you are playing Winston trying to destroy it, good luck, because now it's too much of a time investment. It takes too long.
This would be a perfect location for a Vishgard development.
Like, that's one of the reasons why, it's just not really all that powerful. Like, that, it's a buff. I'm actually...
Operational.
Turret in place.
Something dumb. Build me an ultimate tonight. Not gonna build much, but hey. Like, on a payload, here's a good tip if you're playing payload maps. And if you're on defense particularly. It's more important to be able to put out more, make them do the running. Make their team do the running.
Sentry deployed. This will protect us.
I am not.
My sentry was destroyed. Instancing photon barrier. Turret online.
Really, really good right now.
Turret in place.
This is why you don't play Widow. You never play Widow on defense. She's an offense hero now, not a defensive.
Much to be done.
And the main reason for that, it's your ability to attack in terms of speed is very crucial in this game. Like, there's a reason why Soldier is getting such a resurgence. A good soldier,
Turret deployed. This will protect you. Defenses in place. Barrier is on its way.
Damn it.
Shield matrix
Fine,
established.
forget it. You're all just gonna run in there.
No one can hide from my sight.
Turret in place. Turret online. defenses are weakening.
Damn it! Wasn't able to get the time.
Die. From light into dark. I will shield you.
Come on!
Defenses in place.
It does not matter how many people you get as a pick with Widowmaker. If you cannot do damage quickly or efficiently, it does not matter.
Turret online.
I had to reload, that sucks.
Heads up.
Now that you've graduated. Sounds like you need to reformat your computer or something.
A momentary lapse.
Honestly, my advice for a lot of people would be to, really? Still?
Shield generator online. Defense matrix established.
Yeah, we're just gonna lose this.
I will shield you.
Widow God. Yeah, no. Unless you're using a name bot, you're not a Widow God.
My work is not complete. Creating a barrier.
Well, it's a Microsoft Surface Pro laptop, so it's not designed not to have a lot of onboard memory. Do you still have Windows Update going? If you do, you should really actually turn it off, because the bad thing about Windows Update is that, oh my god, this 5-man team is atrocious. No, you actually you shouldn't delete anything. Don't delete anything. You don't need to delete anything off of your tablet or anything like that. Because once you find a stable build that works for you, you don't want to update your system, because as you continue to update, those updates will keep taking more and more resources. Yes, you will. With I'm not exactly knowledgeable too much on tablets, but I do know you want to always limit the amount of stuff you have on your. Actually, no, I should play Lucio.
Yeah, let's pick it
You should always limit how much hard drive space you're taking up. I'm assuming obviously this is an SSD hard drive, or I guess flash memory, which is the same as SSD at its core. Usually for that type of memory, like I'm currently running SSD for both my games and my operating system. I usually leave it about 50% empty, because SSDs and flash memory are only effective if they actually have other memory to read and write towards. If you have a full hard drive like a platter hard drive or a HDD is perfectly fine. That could be full, and it's like, okay, the data is there. SSDs constantly read and write.
On the way.
And the Widow's dead. And the Widow is the Widow dead? The Widow is dead. Now we have a...
Oh, this is my jam.
I don't know why she's moving forward.
Payload stopped.
Raising the volume.
Damn it. Not really all that great if it takes you that long to kill me.
From my sight.
Let's up the tempo. Let's get patched up.
I am moving the payload.
Falling with me.
Oh, double time. Pump up the volume. Oh. Get back. This payload's bumping. Get back. Speed.
Walim Whittaker.
Let's drop the beat.
Lights out.
Oh. I can't do anything that these people aren't going to play heroes that actually are going to going to do any damage. There you go, 3 picks. If they can keep themselves alive, looks like they can.
Healing boost.
I've seen worse. You're going to live.
Yeah, let's pick it up. Oh, let's break it. Damn! Step to the bit. Oh, you hear that?
Step right up.
Get back. Yeah, let's...
Bad shut off Windows 10. Yeah, Windows 10 doesn't have... It has an off switch, but I don't know how it works for the tablets.
Yeah, let's pick it up. I'm just getting started.
Here. Get that thing moving.
Audio medic.
Don't need to go through the choke point anymore, people.
Nano boost administered.
No one can hide from my
Огонь по
sight.
готовности. Nerf this.
Oh, my jam. Ow. Push on.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh.
Like, I'd say that's the core problem. Like, that's the core thing about actually being able to ascend the ranks or not. Do you have a team that has good teamwork? This 5-man team should not be playing together. They do not have good coordination. They are playing heroes that are terrible, Widow and Reaper.
This is gonna make you feel better.
Nope. And anti-heal is also really, really good. That's a 5-man team that should not be playing together. They don't know the fundamentals of this game at all. That's a bad 5-man squad. Like, you cannot, and that's the thing that really sucks about support. I think if this game is gonna base your gains and losses based on your ability to gain or lose SR, I think if anything, if you're playing support, your ability to lose SR should be as relative to your gains. Like, that's, if anything, how they should do it. They should categorize it. They should base it. It's like, okay, you were playing this class. We're gonna base it off of those, these specific measurements. That's such a terrible 5-man squad. Yeah, highest damage. Highest damage. You shot the shield of Reinhardt too many times.
Thanks for the love.
Like, I would give D.Va less health. Like, I would actually, strange as sounds, I would actually take away 100 health from her base health, not the armor health. If they want her, like, I'm actually still surprised that Bastion is not all armor health. 2822. Doesn't even actually show me how much I lost. That actually kind of sucks. That sucks. I was honestly hoping to find out how much I lost. You know what? We'll do one more. We'll do one more game. Because, honestly, that's the real difference, is if you actually get a team You know, playing the meta, you have to play the meta to a point, but your teamwork is more important in this game. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that concept. They don't understand to stick together. They don't understand the map. They don't understand enemy location. I love that, actually. You know, I like honestly, I like how much effort they did put into this game, but they're slowly, because they want this to be a pro game, an esports game, they're slowly ruining it. Like, I feel this game would have a much better long-lasting value if they focused purely on being, like, actually outright saying, hey, Team Fortress 2, we're just going to take all of your customers and replace you completely. You know. But they're not going with that direction. They're going with, we want this to be an esports game, because I think, honestly, a lot of their money is based in being an esport.
The true enemy of humanity
And if they don't,
is disorder.
and if they don't invest in that, they will just fade away.
If everyone performs their function, victory is assured.
Wow, we actually don't have a diva. That's actually going to cost us. Because that's the other thing. Diva and Roadhog, they're DPS. They're not just tanks.
Turret deployed.
And that's why it sucks. Because, like, oh, you would think Symmetra would be a good counter to Diva. She isn't. If anything, Diva's actually a good counter to Symmetra. Because Diva does more damage than Symmetra. Diva can outlast Symmetra's damage output. Even if you do get the beam up to 120 damage, it'll only do 60 damage to Diva. Her dash ability that Diva has makes her entire hitbox damage, so she can actually just run over your turrets very quickly. And, like I said, she has just so much more health than Symmetra. Oh, that's... I just killed our team.
My defenses are weakened. Turret online. Projecting a barrier. From light into being. Intruder detected. Photon barrier deployed.
Heal up here.
My sentry was destroyed. Sentry deployed. Barrier is on its way.
Thanks.
And that's Genji.
Turret online. Turret was destroyed. Teleporter online.
Unstoppable!
Fences in place. Intruder detected.
Oh, let's break it!
From light.
Nope. Diva is right now the hero that makes and breaks this game. And that's really bad.
There is still
Thank
much to
God
be
for
done.
the teleporter. Like I said, positioning will matter.
Placing photon barrier.
Oh, let's break it!
And we just lost everyone. No, we did not. That's amazing.
Sentry turret placed.
Game on!
I will shield.
My ultimate is ready.
Projecting a barrier. Sentry deployed.
Thanks. Get over here and heal up.
Turret online.
My ultimate is ready.
My defenses are weakened. I will shield us. My ultimate is charging.
My ultimate is ready.
60 seconds.
وريهم قوتك.
Shield established. Turret in place.
Let's break it.
Overwatch activated.
Огонь по готовности.
Defenses in place.
30 seconds.
I don't care how far you have to run.
I will shield.
And like Hanzo and such, that's gonna cost you. People need to play a Winston a long time ago if they want to win.
Instant
Ah.
Finish this.
Sucks to be you. Take that, you mech. See, when things like when you get these moments of Symmetra, it's really, really awesome.
Switching sides. Select your hero.
Like, I wish I could get the skins and such for this game, but I'm slowly realizing it's not worth my time. Because I don't want to play... The one thing that really sucks about a lot of these games as played that's what's currently being developed right now, and the way games are being developed and people for... Like, I get that you want people to buy their skins and such, but the amount of time that's actually required to play these games they're asking from people, it's way too much. It's absolutely ridiculous how much time they're asking from your average person. Like, that's one thing that really sucks with this whole, like, free-to-play model and aesthetic stuff, which is nice, but, you know, the amount of time they actually want you to play games, and I think they actually lost a person. I think it was 5 versus 6. Let me ask that, actually.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in rigorous physical activity.
Oh, okay, so he just left then. Okay. That sucks. There is no...
This will protect us.
I am taking the objective. Reinforce this position.
Yeah, they're all leaving now. I don't blame them.
I am taking the objective. Reinforce this position.
That sucks. That really sucks. They're anticlimactic.
Fiscal.
Final score. 1-0.
That... I hate it when the lever happens.
Victory. Play of the match.
I even got play of the game. Yeah, that D.Va wrecked. See? You're good with D.Va. It does not matter.
Epic.
Because the fastest way to actually get experience in this game is to, is for longer matches. Like, the longer a match is, the more experience you'll get. That's currently the best way you can get experience. See, 20 points! I only got 20 points compared to losing 100 for a loss. Like, that's what really kills it when you're stuck playing, that's what happens when... That's what really sucks what happens when playing support. But I think for now I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get ready for work tomorrow and do all that, super happy fun stuff. And hopefully all my Christmas packages will get here so I can wrap them all up for Christmas. Still need to figure out what to get for another group though. And in 2 more days, there will be the Steam sale. There'll be 2 more days. But, for now, let's close it out. Let's open up our present. And let's see what we got. Oh. Yeah, why not? I'm actually okay with Torbjorn. I already have that. Cheers. That's in the holiday. That's not a holiday? Huh. Alright. Well, that's definitely going to do it for us. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. I don't know what... I'm kind of don't know what I actually should be streaming, honestly, because it's the end of the year. Don't know if I should do stuff like this, or if I should actually focus on just continue beating games, because I think one New Year's resolution I'm going to try and tackle is beat more games than I do buy games in 2017. Which I feel is going to be an interesting challenge, because I look at my Steam collection, and there's a lot of games like, I don't mind playing, but it's like, why did I even get these games? And I realized the real answer to that is Humble Bundle. But I think I'm going to take it on. I'm going to actually start sitting down and playing through RPGs as well. Because because I even actually just got Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. Because on the Square Enix store, they sold a holiday box for $10. And it consisted of Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, the Legacy of Kain games. So, Legacy of Kain 1 and 2. Hitman Go. Hitman, the online game, the intro pack, so episode 1. And Tomb Raider Underworld. It's hard to say that actually came out on top for paying that $10. But I do actually want to sit down and play more RPGs and stuff, because I really do enjoy RPGs, and I haven't... But it's hard to say, it's like, do I want to stream them? Because this is the time I'm really giving myself to play games. And RPGs can take a long time. And I feel like if I'm going to play an RPG, I have to play it on stream a very particular manner that goes against what I normally do, which is explore. Go and explore. Go do every single side quest and such. But, I don't know. I think that's going to be one of my fun little New Year's resolutions, to see if I can do that. Beat more games in my collection than I do buy games. So, until then, though, I'm going to toss it over to Flackblag. He's probably streaming his Binding of Isaac, and he'll probably go off into doing Enter the Gungeon, and then he'll probably play actually more Overwatch, knowing him. Either that, or it'll be Rainbow Six Siege. Those usually... Actually, it could be H1Z1. I think he loves playing games like those, but he jumps into he enjoys like playing those survival games. But, until then, though, thank you very much for watching. Until then, take care.